Hi everyone, we're going to use this given information to find out the derivative of f at 2, and these symbols here are Boolean algebra symbols that means and this is our first problem, and this is the information we're going to use. So we have the derivative, we have g of 2 equals 3, the derivative of g at 2 is negative 2, and we have h. So the first thing we want to do is find the derivative of x, which is going to be 2 times the derivative of g of x plus the derivative of h of x. And all we're going to do is plug in 2 now. So we get 2 derivative of g of 2 plus the derivative of h at 2. And then we just use substitution. So we have 2 derivative of g of 2 is 3. No, it's derivative is negative 2, sorry. And then we have the derivative of h at 2 is 4. So this equals negative 4 plus 4, which equals 0. Okay, so the next one, and then you might want to write these down, is this one. So we want to take derivative of f of x, which is just going to be, if you take the derivative of this, that's going to be 0. That's just 0, so it's going to be minus h, derivative of h of x. Now we want 2, so we're going to plug in 2. Okay, and so the derivative of f of 2 equals this, and this is just going to equal negative 4. Okay, we have 2 more. We have this one. So basically what I want to do is first write out my difference quotient. My quotient rule. So I have h of x times the derivative of g of x minus my g of x times the derivative of h of x all over h of x squared. You square your denominator. Now we need to evaluate at 2, so you just write the same thing but plug in that 2. All over h of 2 squared. And then you just use substitution. So we're going to get negative 1 times negative 2 minus 3 times 4 all over negative 1 squared. And that's all going to equal negative 10. And the next one, and the last one we're going to use is the product rule. So let's just write that out. So it's going to be g of x times the derivative of h of x plus h of x times the derivative of g of x. And then we're going to plug in our 2, because we're evaluating 2. And then you just use substitution. This is going to be 3 times 4 plus negative 1 times negative 2, and that all equals 14. And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.